I have a lot more strength now, even though I'm almost 10 pounds lighter than I was when I started one meal a day. Hey beautiful people, how are you? My name's Connor. Tuning in real quick, this is gonna be a short video, just updating you on a few changes I've made to my one meal a day regimen. And I also figured I'd give you some additional facts so that you can understand a fuller picture of who I am physiologically in regards to age and weight and height and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna cruise through this video, keep it nice and short. Quick FYI, I'm staying in an Airbnb, so none of the stuff you ever see around me is actually mine. Okay, so let's jump into this. I made a video, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, talking about how many calories I was eating and the types of proportions I was looking for to hit in regards to protein and fat. At that time, I was limiting my fat. Right now, I'm not limiting my fat at all. I'm just eating kind of intuitively. And actually in the last week, I've tried to increase my fats intentionally. It's actually a little bit challenging for me to eat a ton of fats. Not for any other reason than just, you know, I like a lot of other foods, I guess. Particularly fruit. I really love fruit, and I don't have any desire to get away from it entirely. So, you know, I don't just generally sit around and eat a lot of nuts and seeds and that kind of thing, but I have been increasing that, and it looks to be approximately that my targets right now are hitting about 35%. So 35% of my daily caloric intakes are coming from fat. That's a change from previously where it was more like 25%. Another thing that I've changed is the actual amount of calories that I'm consuming. About a month and a half ago, I was trying to hit between 2,250 and 2,500. Right now, I'm hitting around 2,000 and keeping it a little under 2,000. So I've had days as small as like 1,750. And most often they're between 19 and 2,000. I have had a couple of days recently that I've hit above 2,000, more like 2,100. One day that was 2,200, but for the most part I'm hitting around 2,000, and I am attempting to keep it there. The reason being that with that amount of food, I feel like my digestion is awesome. Once I start getting into like 23, 24, 2,500 calories, my digestion starts getting really off, and I start noticing a lot of gas, a lot of uncomfortability. I don't think that I'm actually absorbing all the nutrition that that food has to offer, so it's not actually helpful to eat that many calories for me. So I've pulled it back to 2,000, and since I've done that, my digestion has been on point. The last change that I wanted to mention is regarding sleep. I think I mentioned this in a previous video that I like to sleep about 9 hours a night and then get a nap during the day of like, you know, half an hour, maybe an hour. And naturally, my sleep needs have dropped. And I'm really kind of surprised by this change. This has been happening definitely over the last 2 weeks, and I'd say it's been slowly going in that direction for the last month. Right now, 7 or 8 hours at night is feeling really good. I am still laying down in the afternoon and getting another half hour or another hour of sleep. That's after my meal, which finishes around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I lay down, let the digestive rest happen. I love being in that state, just being with my food and closing my eyes, getting a little more sleep there. But by and large, I've needed a lot less sleep, and I've been feeling awesome. Quick facts for you. I have lost some weight. I was weighing in around 155 to 160 before I started one meal a day. I dropped down 5 pounds approximately pretty quickly and was weighing in between 150 and 155. More recently, since bringing that caloric amount down from 25, or you know, roughly somewhere around there, down to 2,000, I've lost some additional weight, and I'm weighing in at my lightest 147, and in general I'm hovering around 150, 151, something like that. I have to say, I don't think that has to do as much with losing like weight. Like I do think I lost some body fat, but I think that most of that was fecal matter, and having more regular digestion has allowed me to be a little bit lighter, and that weight is feeling really good. I used to be kind of concerned with losing too much weight, and you know, because I equated that with losing strength. That has not been the case. My strength has been on point. I mean, I'm on fire when I do workouts. Like, I have a lot more strength now, even though I'm almost 10 pounds lighter than I was when I started one meal a day. Last two really quick facts for you. I am 5'8", and I'm 34 years old. The last video I put out before this one is on the elixir that I have every day. I would recommend you check that out to see some of the foods that I'm eating during the day. I will put out some more videos on the type of things I'm consuming coming up, so stay tuned on this channel for more on one meal a day and healthy living in general from my point of view, from my perspective. As always, so much love to you. Do your own thing. I totally support you. I'm just here to share my experience, and I really appreciate positive, loving, and compassionate comments down below, and I will keep putting that out towards you in whatever you're doing in your life. So much love. Take care. Mwah. See you next time.